I will keep that to the last. Then I will also be focusing on important concepts and presentation for both accounts and law. And first, I'm going to start off by discussing a few do's and don'ts in the last 1.5 days before your exam and the next 1 week. Okay, so this is going to be our agenda, guys. I will first, so what I'm going to do here is I will discuss this first and then go to important concepts and presentations, and lastly I will go to Q&A session. Okay, so let's say if it's going to be for 45 minutes, first 20 minutes I will talk, last half an hour, 30-40 minutes, I'm going to leave it to you. So I have a paper with me. I've written down a lot of things. It's not bitter, guys. It's just for me to ensure that I don't miss anything over here. Fine. We can start off. So here we're going to discuss do's and don'ts in the next 1 week before your exam and even on the day of exam. So this is before your exam and day of exam. Very important. These are things, not something I'm saying, hey, you just practice it. These are things which actually I practice, which worked for me, which worked for others, and out of experience, I'm sharing it. These are not points that are taken from ChatGPT or Google. Okay. First, for every exam, let's say your exam is 2 to 5 p.m., which is 2 to 5 p.m. I want you guys to reach your exam hall well in advance, but for that you have to be ready now, correct? So the first point, quickly, I have 10 points over here. First point is at least the next 1 week till your exams. I don't know what you're doing in 2 to 5, but I want you guys to be active in 2 to 5. Don't sleep in 2 to 5 next 1 week. Prepare your mind for 2 to 5. Next, since most of you are writing CA Inter Group 1 or Group 2, let's say 12th September is when our exam starts. Please correct me if I'm wrong. How many days can you study for accounts first exam? So if it is starting on 12th September, at least 8th September, you have to start for accounts. 8, 9, 10, 11. Typically, the last 4 days, you have to fully study accounts. If you're feeling you're a little weak in accounts, then you can start by 7th September itself. If you're little confident, you can go up to 9th September, but don't delay beyond 9th September. 9, 10, 11, at least 3 days for accounts is important. Next, so 2 points. One, 2 to 5 p.m. Next 1 week, keep your mind fresh. Don't eat lunch now at 2:30 p.m. How many of you ate lunch today after 2 p.m.? Put in the chat, guys. Put in the comments. How many of you ate lunch today after 2 p.m., guys? 2 p.m. or 1:30 p.m. or after? After 1:30 p.m. you ate lunch. Just raise your hand or put in the chat today after 1:30 p.m. Myself, Rahul, Jayashree, many of them put in the comments if you're watching. That means if you're eating lunch today after 2 p.m. on day of exam, you're going to be hungry at 2:30 p.m. You don't want that, correct? So stop eating by 1 p.m. guys. Don't eat anything after 1 p.m. Tune your body to that and again eat only post 5 p.m. These are things people don't tell you. Okay, these are very basic things that you have to do. Next, third point, I want you all to reach the exam hall maximum the exam center by 1:30 p.m. or before that. I personally used to reach my exam center by 1 p.m. itself. 1 p.m. I will be in the exam center just walking here and there. If 1 p.m. is too early for you, at least by 1:30 p.m. you have to reach the exam center because of traffic and other things. At least for 15 minutes before your scheduled times. Now I'm going to tell you a very important exercise which you have to do, guys. You all know that you're going to get the question paper by 1:45 p.m. Enter your exam hall by 1:40 p.m. itself and go and sit down at least by 1:40 p.m. in that exam seat. Keep your pens, hall ticket, everything side over there. Even little earlier, the better. And then what you have to do is before this 1:40 p.m., things might be very basic, but I've seen students do this. Okay, you finish all your basic activities like going to use the restroom, all of that before 1:30, guys, because irkar de 3 hours. In these 3 hours, I have seen students going to the restroom and coming after 10 minutes, 15 minutes and wasting that time. If you're going for a different purpose, sir, I kept bit paper in restroom, na, it's different, guys. But don't waste the 3 hours. Okay, so finish all of that, come and sit down, and the last 5 minutes before you get your question paper, just close your eyes, guys, and then take one small sip of water, very small sip of water. Don't drink 1 liter of water. And then just take 15 deep breaths. 15 deep breaths. Don't think about anything. Calmly take 15 deep breaths, which will take 2 to 3 minutes, and then calm yourself, because that is very important. What you should not be doing is, sir, time is 1:45. Till 1:44 p.m., standing outside the exam hall, reading those points, reading all the notes, and then rushing to the exam, then your mind will become one mess, guys. You need to calm yourself. Yes, you studied for last 6 months, 3 months, 9 months, it's enough. That last 15 minutes, calm yourself, just calm yourself. Like, that is very, very important, to be very calm in the last 5-10 minutes. Okay, that is one thing I want you guys to do. And then I said stop studying by 1:44 p.m. No, my cutoff is stop studying by 1:30 p.m. I used to stop studying by 1 p.m. itself, but at least by 1:30 p.m. stop studying. Very, very important, guys, because நீ லாஸ்ட் 5 minutes படிக்கிறதுலாம் ஒன்றும் பெருசா வரப்போறது இல்லை. 1:30 p.m. stop studying, and 15 minutes calm your mind. Only if your mind is calm, you can recollect. Now, very important, in the exam center, you have to be very careful, guys. After 1 p.m. till 1:30 p.m. or 1:45 p.m., when you're walking in the exam center, there will be some unique characters. Some fellows will be there in the exam center just to take your confidence. He will come running to you. He or she will come and tell, hey, did you watch this video? In the video, in the question பாத்தியா, today this question will come. உனக்கு இந்த கான்செப்ட் தெரியுமா? I studied this. இன்னைக்கு எக்ஸாம்ல வரப்போகுது. Their goal is to just break your confidence. அதுக்குன்னே அவங்க சுத்துவாங்க. They will come to the center. They will see where is you. Okay, for example, Sanjay is here, or let's say Bharat is here. Bharat கிட்ட போய் ஒரு கேள்வி கேட்கலாமா? எப்படி சொல்றான்னு பார்க்கலாம். Let me break his confidence. These fellows, avoid them, guys. Just avoid them for 1 week. If you see them, run away, go somewhere else. Don't see them. After the exam also, don't meet them, because their goal is to break your confidence. Avoid these fellows who will ask you doubts in the last minute. Even if it's your best friend asking you doubt at 1:40 p.m., if you don't know the answer for the doubt, you will start panicking. So tell them, எனக்கே தெரியலடா, எதுவுமே கேட்காத. Don't appreciate or encourage your friends asking questions after 1:30 p.m. in the exam center. வரும்போது morning phone, it's different, guys, but that last half an hour, calming your mind is very, very important. Okay, it's very simple, guys. Some cricket player with so much stress going and batting, trying to hit a six, it's not going to work. Someone like MS Dhoni, what he keeps telling in interviews, I don't care about anything else, I just focus on that ball, I know I'm going to hit. I saw one interview where MS Dhoni says, when he stands in the stadium, the whole stadium erupts, and he says, I am not under pressure, the bowler is under pressure. So when Dhoni or someone like Virat Kohli or Rohit Sharma is batting, the bowler is under pressure and the batsman is not under pressure. So at this point, you should not be under pressure. Okay, next, one of the most difficult things to do, especially for this September 24 exam and onwards, I don't know how you are going to do it, guys. What you are going to do post 5 p.m., that too, this time, if I am correct, they are going to give you MCQ question paper also. You can take it home, correct? Can you confirm in the chat, guys? As far as I've heard, MCQ paper also you can take it home along with your descriptive paper. Just correct in the chat. Yes, you can take your MCQ paper. This, I don't know why ICA did this. நீங்க என்ன பண்ணுவீங்க, you will come home with MCQ paper and you will discuss with your friends all the 30 questions what you marked. Take it from me, if this goes wrong for you when you discuss, and if your answers are wrong, it is going to affect your confidence very badly. I will share my personal story. When I wrote my CA finals in November 2016, the first subject was FR. I prepared very well for FR. I was very confident to definitely clear the exams, rank or not, but I was very confident, practiced a lot. First exam I wrote for 95 marks. It was a very difficult paper also. When I came out, I was little desperate to check if this answer is correct or not. I checked the answers, and almost some 20 marks my answers were not favorable to me. I thought it's going to go bad. And then when I counted everything, I was only getting some 40 or something out of 100. That too if I gave some grace marks. So I was very heartbroken. I thought it's gone, this attempt is gone. There was one 12-mark question from one chapter called ESOP accounting. I was very heartbroken, thought it's gone. I went home and I started crying. The next exam is SFM, that is today CA final AFM. And then my mom was like, okay, it's fine, leave it. If you want, leave the attempt. I promise. I skipped that attempt. I skipped that attempt thinking I will fail in FR. I was not able to study for other papers because I discussed the answers. And when the results came, I ended up with 45 out of 100 in FR. Other papers, no marks in group 1 because I didn't write group 1 in that attempt. This is something from my own experience. I've seen so many students also today. Don't discuss, it affects your confidence. And if at all, it's very difficult. If at all, நீங்க discuss பண்ணீங்க, if your confidence has gone down because you did not do well, leave it. Very simple thing. Let's put a simple timeline. In class we've done these timelines so many times for law. Very simple. This is 5 p.m. Just try to understand or answer with me. After this, let's say at 6 p.m. you found out what you wrote here, few things are wrong. And then after 6 p.m. you're feeling bad, and you are feeling some regret, and you're feeling some guilt. ஏன்டா இது பண்ண, தெரிஞ்ச MCQ தான், தெரிஞ்ச question தான். Okay, what can you do about it? Can you go change this? ஏதாவது மாத்த முடியுமா? I can't change, you can't change. What you're doing is you're affecting the time for the next exam where you have only 1.5 days. It takes a lot of mental strength for anybody who has done wrong here to not let it affect the next exam if you know you have done it wrong. That character is what decides. You think ICA doesn't know this? First exam he will keep some challenging questions. நீங்களே பார்த்திருப்பீங்க exam centerல. After first day, second day, third exam, the class will become half. You have to be in the half which is attending the exam, and that is possible only if you best use this time and not discuss the answers. Okay, next. Fine, that is if one paper goes bad also, go for the next. Last 3 more points in this 1.5 days. Point number 8, take care of your health, guys. The food that you eat is immensely important for the next 1 week till your exams get over. Food and sleep is very important. Manage that well. Eat only home food. Sleep at least 6 to 8 hours, which is very important. Now coming to 2 more stories from my CA inter days. I cleared my CA inter in May 13 in the first attempt only. You might tell, sir, you cleared in the first attempt. Sir, I got all exemptions. Fine. But this is what everybody knows. Sir, I cleared in the first attempt. I got all exemptions. But only I know what happened in the month of May in the first 2 weeks of exams. I would say more than my final, that inter 2 weeks journey was something which is very close to my heart. If I just have to emphasize on this, I studied for almost 9 months for inter. I was very strong in all the papers. But when the exam of costing came, I think that time it was paper 3 for me. That 1.5 days was not enough for me day before exam. I really had a panic attack in that 1.5 days. The first 2 papers, accounts and law, reasonably went well. I was confident I will pass. But when costing paper came in those 1.5 days, I honestly had a panic attack. I am someone who has asthma from birth. In that 1.5 days, I got an asthma attack also. I took medication for that. Why I got the attack? I was not able to revise the entire syllabus. Then I just went out for a drive with my parents in car, came home, slept off that night, day before exam. For almost 8 hours I slept. பெருசா ரிவைஸே பண்ணல அந்த 1.5 டேஸ்ல. நெக்ஸ்ட் டே மார்னிங் ஐ ஜஸ்ட் woke up, I just went through some theory. I decided not to give up whatever happens. Went to costing exam, but somehow the answers flew. It came very well for me in my hand. I was able to write it well because there was a good preparation in 9 months, even though the 1.5 days didn't go well. With that confidence, when I went to the last paper, tax, I decided, okay, let me do tax well. I studied so much that I slept only for about 2 hours day before exam. Tax, fortunately, I cleared, but in the 3 hours, I got very drained out. I got very tired. I didn't feel sleepy. Nobody's going to feel sleepy in exam, but on a mental level, I was very drained out in the tax exam. So, two things I learned here is in that 1.5 days, to revise 100% is going to be very difficult for most students. So, 100%, if you don't revise, also it is okay. How much ever you are able to revise, it is fine. Sir, I revise 70%, 80%. Revise all the key provisions maximum possible. Try not to panic and use the time best. It's easy to say, but very hard to implement. And day before exam, at least sleep for 6 hours minimum. So what should you do basically in this time? Let's say your exam gets over from 2 to 5 p.m. This changes student to student, guys. You can follow whatever works for you. You will get home by, I would say, let's say 6 or 7 p.m. You get home maximum. Take 1 hour refreshment. Just relax yourself. 8 or 9 p.m. you start studying for the next subject. Don't study much on the first day because already you are exhausted today with exam. Maximum till 11, 12 or 1 a.m. you study and sleep that day, guys. Depends on if you're a night or morning person. The next day you're going to wake up early. That one day when you have full day, wake up early, 5, 6 or 7 a.m., whatever works for you. That day till night 11 or 12 you will study like a beast. 12 to 14 hours you will study. That is the day where you cover most syllabus. This first day when you have that 3 to 4 hours after exam, study something which is easy for you, helps you take away the breather and all. The next one day study everything possible. And on the day of exam, 2 to 5 p.m., right, that day again morning you will wake up at 7 or 8 a.m., whatever time works for you. That day morning also study the balance that you can finish. Don't expect to revise 2 times in this 1.5 day. That is very difficult. This is only an illustrative plan, guys. Should I follow only this? I won't say you have to follow exactly this. This is just one illustrative. If you feel you have a better alternative, go for it. Customize it accordingly, but try to fit into this. So these are few key points which I wanted to share. Things that you have to do and you should not be doing the day of exam and few days before. If you ask me, if I have to pick three top important points from the list again, I will say, at any cost, do not discuss your answers post 5 p.m. and do not discuss answers before 1:30 p.m. and enter your exam hall in time and do this exercise for one exam. You will feel the difference. With this, we are done with the first part of do's and don'ts before the exam. I will again take just another 10 to 15 minutes maximum for important concepts and presentation, and then I'm going to keep the floor open for Q&A because I think we have close to 70 students here now. Okay, and we have to see, and I will individually take as many questions as possible from chat, and let's spend the most time for it to be an interactive session. Otherwise I can just put a YouTube video. I want the time to be better used. Okay, coming to important concepts and presentation. For all the important concepts for law and accounts, I have already prepared one PDF and we call that as expected questions. My only disclaimer here is, இதை மட்டும் படிச்சுட்டு போகாதீங்க guys. This is few things that you should not skip. I will ask the Salem SICASA team to forward that PDF to all the numbers that is given to you so we can save some time. This important concepts is again few important areas from accounts and law, but just to give you some more context over here, let me explain that. Okay, I will go subject by subject here. You will all get the PDF from Salem SICASA team. I will forward it to Soumya and she will send it to you guys. Adile log chapter wise I have given important questions, and for accounts also I have given chapter wise important questions. Maybe I will see if I can find it here and show it. No, it's currently not here, but you will get it from the team. Just to, yeah, Now coming to presentation only, I mainly wanted to focus on A, B, and C. Three important points over here. First, the first 25 marks that you write, first 25 marks that you write, please ensure it is your best 25 marks. Whatever you know 100% well. For example, accounts. Sir, I know internal reconstruction nalla theriyum sir. Amalgamation nalla theriyum sir. Law la this question, fourth question எனக்கு எல்லா question நல்லா தெரியும். The first 20 to 25 marks, pick questions that you know well and you can score well. People might say 100 things, but the first impression matters. நீங்க first 20-25 marksலயே ஒரு 10 to 15 எடுத்துட்டீங்கன்னா examiner will feel that this student has studied well. That is number one. Second thing, I still see, I know it's a very common point, but I'm still seeing certified copies where students are not writing answer in new page. It's a very common point, but every answer you need to write it in new page. Now specific to accounts and law, in simple, for accounts, I just tell one thing always in every class. If you are writing any number in the answer sheet, ensure there is a working note for that, even if it is as simple as 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. Sir, purila sir, இன்னும் சிம்பிளா சொல்லணும்னா, question paperல இல்லாத நம்பரை நீ ஆன்சர் பேப்பர்ல எழுதுறானா, if you are writing a number in the answer sheet which is not there in the question paper, you need to give a working note explaining how you derived it. Let me give an example. Let's say in AS7 construction contracts, contract profit is going to be contract revenue minus contract cost. So item 3 is going to be item 1 minus item 2. Sir, it's very obvious. No, sir. Why don't they do that? No, you have to show the breakup. Profit is equal to revenue minus cost and the breakup ni express pannu. That is very, very important. Or let's take AS 16 or AS 20. AS 16 la you're computing interest. You need to write the breakup and show it. What is the principal amount into rate into period we write. Now you need to justify each of these things. How did you decide this is the principal to take interest to be capitalized? Working note. Rate given in the question. Okay, fine. Period, for example, I took 7 by 12 sir. எதுக்கு 7 by 12 எடுத்த? Where is the justification for that? So every step the mark is very, very important, and that step marks only matters. In law, it's very simple. Most of the questions are case study based questions. I keep repeating this, I'm sure most of you know, but I will just quickly spend 2 minutes on this. How do you write? Because I still see many students struggling in law presentation. Facts eldunuma sir, it is optional. If you have the time, write it in 2 to 3 lines. I will say if it is a 5, 6 or 7 mark question, please write the facts. 5 mark question sir, 7 mark question sir, 6 marks, write the facts. Sir, 2 marks or 3 mark question sir, this is just a 2 or 3 mark question, then no need to write the facts. Provision, please write only the relevant provision. To give you a very classic example, take the All India Rank 1 order law paper in May 24. It was so well written, meaning I will give an example from one provision in law. There was a section called section 103. Okay, 103 is there. In section 103, it talks about quorum. So quorum பத்தி ஒரு கேள்வி கேட்டிருந்தாங்க. So most students I saw, 2 questions in quorum came in May 24. 2 questions came, guys. They prepared this table. Sir, quorum வந்து, for example, if the number of members in my company is up to 1000, then 1001 to 5000, then more than 5000, now quorum is 5, 15, 30. Abdin solli they prepared like this 5, 15, 30. Every student I saw this. Then only in All India Rank 1 student who got the most marks for this question, that student did not write this, did not write this. He wrote only the second slab. What is the quorum if I have 1001 to 5000 members? Because in the question அவன் கேட்கறது for a company which has 1200 members. So 1200 members quorum 15. அதை மட்டும் எழுதினா போதுமே, மற்ற ப்ரொவிஷன் இருக்கு. Some students also wrote what is the quorum for a private company. Questionே ஒரு public company தான். Why are you writing about private company? So basically your provision should be very much relevant to what is the conclusion. Like you're concluding on something, what is the provision? That provision only is relevant. Analysis, like you guys know, is simple analysis. If I have to give you a simple way to write analysis which carries the most marks, sir, நான் ஒரு கொஸ்டினை படிச்சுட்டு டிசைட் பண்றேன் சார், இதுதான் ஆன்சர். ஃபார் எக்ஸாம்பிள், whether auditor can be appointed where the relative of the auditor has shares of 4 lakhs more than face value. Answer is no. Disqualification of auditor in section 139 all of that series, which says no sir, auditor cannot be appointed because auditor's relative has shares of 4 lakhs, which is not allowed. Only up to 1 lakh face value it's allowed. அது எனக்கும் தெரியும் உனக்கும் தெரியும். That's why you wrote no. For that question provision you will write about that auditor and relative share capital provision. Now analysis என்ன எழுதுவீங்க? How did you decide this is the answer? You decided this is the answer because your brain did some computation or did some kind of understanding where உனக்கு தெரிஞ்ச provision-யும் உனக்கு தெரிஞ்ச facts in this question, you mixed it and you arrived at conclusion. How did you arrive at that conclusion? That explanation is what we should have in the analysis. I'll give another example. Recently, not recently, 1.5 years back, there was one court in Delhi Supreme Court gave a judgment against ITC. ITC Delhi, one hotel is there. Against them, they gave a judgment. One actress went over there for a haircut. Haircut ku ponanga. She paid some 2000 rupees or something for a haircut. Haircut was not done properly, because of which the actress on the face look it got spoiled. She also had a movie project and the director and producer cancelled that movie saying unga hair is seriya illiye, how can we take you for that wig and all, we can't keep, unga haircut seriya. So her movie got cancelled. So she filed a case against ITC in Supreme Court, in Consumer Court, saying that because of this I lost my career for next 2 years. It is going to take at least 6 months for my hair to grow back, and when the movie poichu, I want 2 crores compensation or something. The court awarded her 2 crores compensation. How do I know about this? It came on some blog. I went and read the Supreme Court judgment. Supreme Court எப்படி judgment கொடுத்தானா, first அவன் facts எழுதுனா, what happened he wrote. Then he wrote about Consumer Act, Consumer Court, Consumer Act, one act is there, Consumer Protection Act. In that act it says ஒரு சர்வீஸ் கொடுக்குறோம்னா சரியா கொடுக்கணும். சர்வீஸை சரியா கொடுக்கலனா customer can sue the person. For example, if you go eat biryani in one restaurant, if you get stomach upset or the taste is not good or food is not hot, you don't have to pay, or if you have paid, you can sue them. That protection is given for the consumer. My analysis will basically be over here. What happened? This actress went to ITC, got a haircut. Haircut did not come properly. Therefore, service is not good. Since service is not good, she can sue and claim compensation as per above act. Or the biryani example. I ate biryani, fell sick. Consumer Act protects the consumers who consume food. Therefore, I fell sick. Act says I can claim compensation. So I am claiming compensation. So you have to connect. This analysis is the connecting part between facts and provision. Unga detailed explanation should be there only. And then finally, in the conclusion, you give a one-line answer. More detailed about the presentation, you can just find a lot of presentation videos of law and accounts. What I have done is I have taken answers of a few students, certified copies and answers students wrote in the class, and gave my feedback on that answer by answer. If you can find that video, you can go and watch that, but don't spend much time, guys. I have anyway covered the key points over here. Maybe if you guys have any answer, I can do a live review now itself during the Zoom session. If you guys can just send the PDF to me, I can just put it over here in the session itself and do a live review of the answer of some students. இப்பவே பண்ணலாம். So with this, I have also covered presentation and important concepts. Now we can go to Q&A session. Anybody who wants your answer to be reviewed, you can straight away send it to me. I have the net here, I have the WhatsApp here, I have everything here, guys. So I can just like that do a live review of your answer now. Whoever wants can send to me. Now the third part of our session is Q&A. We will keep the floor open for question answers for anything related to accounts, law, presentation over here. I will take it up now itself. You can put it in the chat or you can unmute and talk also. I think you guys have the access for that. I was taken 30 minutes from my side, 30 minutes from your side. Yes. Anybody? I'm just keeping my phone open so that if somebody is sending PDF now, I can get it. Or you can send an email also. Sorry, where is that? Yeah, email. Yeah, you can send it to me in email or you can send it to Soumya and Soumya can send to me. Live, if whoever is sending your answer PDF, I can review it now for others. Yeah, now questions are coming in chat. I'm not able to hear anybody. நீங்க ஏதாவது question கேக்குறீங்களா எனக்கு தெரியல. Is anybody asking a question because I am not able to hear anything?
No, sir, no one has unmuted yet.
Okay, then nobody's asking. I can hear you, Soumya. So questions, I'm just taking one by one. I will repeat the questions because recording பார்க்குறவங்களுக்கு கேட்கும். Muralidharan, do we have to shade in pencil or pen for MCQ in exams? Can I have some other student answer that? Those who know the answer. Come on, guys, let's keep it interactive. டக்குன்னு சொல்லுங்க சாட்ல பென்ல ஷேட் பண்ணுமா பென்சில்ல ஷேட் பண்ணுமா? You have the answer, Murli, there. Everybody is saying pencil, so that is your answer, Murli. Good, thanks, guys. Next, Gopala Krishnan is asking, sir, 100 marks எழுதுறது இம்பார்ட்டண்டா 80 marks எழுது நல்லா எழுதுனா பெட்டரா? See, see, Gopal, first write the 80 marks or 70 marks what you know 100%. அதை நல்லா எழுதி முடி. உனக்கு தெரியாத 20 marksக்கு முடிஞ்ச அளவுக்கு you try to write whatever you can, because if you write for 100 marks the paper looks good, but if you write for 80 marks and if you can get 60 out of that, nothing like that. So 100 marks எழுதணும்னு அவசியம் கிடையாது. உனக்கு தெரிஞ்ச 80 marks பெஸ்டா எழுதி அதுல நீ 50 to 60 வாங்கிட்டாலே போதும். Okay, I say does not see like இவன் 80 marks தான் எழுதுனா not capable. No, those things are not there. Okay, Bona is asking from where to start Companies Act during the 1.5 days. I will discuss that. Meanwhile, let's see if anybody sent any answer sheet. Yeah, I got it from one student called Shivaram. Shivaram, are you part of this call? Shivaram, just put in the chat. நீங்க call இருந்து அமிச்சீங்களா? I don't know if you from where you have sent. Can you just confirm, Shivaram? Are you sending it from this call?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Shivaram is here. Saran also sent one answer. I have two answers. I will review it in this call itself. Okay. I'm just mailing it to myself. Send me PDFs only, guys. Otherwise, it will be hard to review. I got 3 questions already. Santosh also sent one. Okay. I will just take all these questions. Just hold on. Okay. Let the mails be sent. In that gap, I will answer the other questions and then go to this. Okay. Yeah, mails are being sent. Let it come. Now I'll answer the questions here. Okay, quick question. Bona, I'll come to your question. Where to start law in the last 1.5 days? Let me come to that. Shanmuga, do we need to remember every section number? No, Shanmuga, don't have to remember all section number. உனக்கு எதெல்லாம் ஞாபகம் இருக்கோ அதை வச்சுக்கோ. ஞாபகம் இல்லைன்னா பரவாயில்ல. No negative marking for not writing section number. No extra marks also. Is it compulsory to write 1A, 1B, 1C in order or in any order? Okay, let me clarify this because Ashwini has this question. You have question 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can start with any question. Let's say Ashwini is starting with 3 and let's say 3 has 3A, 3B and 3C. நீங்க எது வேணா ஃபர்ஸ்ட் எழுதலாம். Within 3A, 3B, 3C, you can write 3C first then you can write 3B, then you can write 3A. Internally you can change however you want, but finish 3, then go to next question. Next you can go to, let's say, 1. Within 1 you can write 1B first, 1C next, 1A. However you want you can write, but what you should not do is writing 1A, then jumping to 2B, then jumping to 3C. No, don't jump from question number to question number. Within the question it is fine. Ashwini, have you answered? Ram is saying how to guess MCQ correctly if I don't know answer. Ram, recording I should not be saying this. See, 30 MCQs, very few people will know all the 30 correct. எல்லாரும் இது பண்றதுதான். Let's say out of 30 MCQs, 25 MCQs you know reasonably answer correctly. You are getting 20 out of 25. Remaining 5 MCQ உங்களுக்கு என்னன்னு தெரியல. For now we don't have any negative marking and enter. So remaining 5, whatever you feel is the closest answer, you write A or B or C or D. Whatever you think is the correct answer, luck only, you can put inky pinky whatever, but don't do for everything. தெரியாத question தான் அது பண்ணுறோம். Okay, how to guess MCQ correctly if I don't know answer, that is it. And also very important, Ram, don't think your friend sitting in the exam hall will have the same MCQ as you. He will have the same MCQ but order மாத்திடுவாங்க. உனக்கு 7th question could be 4th question for him. We have 4 sets in MCQ. So உனக்கு 7th question தான் அவனுக்கு first question இருக்கலாம், அவனுக்கு first and 10 இருக்கலாம். First of all, don't at all engage in any ways of copying, guys. Totally dead against that. But I'm telling you, there are 4 sets in MCQ itself. Okay. So I have answered Ram's question. Boona, I'll come to your question. I remember the law 1.5 days. And the last how to approach case scenario MCQ, because those big ones almost for 2 page. Okay. Sneha asked that question, how to approach case study scenario. Yes, Sneha, I will come to that. Okay. If we can take one case study scenario, I will show you. Just 1 second. Okay, I'm just taking a case study scenario to show you how to actually answer it. Instead of me talking, now a case study. Okay. I'm just taking from ICA website itself. MCQ. Where is this MCQ, guys? Okay, I'm just taking one mock test paper itself. Just a minute. I'm just taking RTP. Or a second. Revision test paper, intermediate, September 24. Let me take corporate law. Okay. So I think you guys can see my screen. I've just taken, or let me just download this. Hold on. Okay. So I'm just taking a case scenario because she had a doubt as to how to answer case study. I'll take all the doubts, guys. Okay. Now let's say, see, case study, I'm just reading, guys. It's visible, right? Visible for everybody. Visible for you guys. Hello on the screen. Just confirm. Okay, yeah, it's visible. So Sneha's question, how to answer case study. Let me just read one case study here. Tejas Infra was incorporated by Tejasvi Singh and his wife Meenakshi along with 7 other family members in the year 2001 with an aim to undertake infrastructure projects relating to transportation in the country. In the first 3 lines, what is my crux? Tejas company, 2 people incorporated, Tejasvi Singh and Meenakshi, in the year 2001 relating to transportation infrastructure business. The company had successfully completed construction of roads and all of that and wanted to become the prominent construction company in India. Irrelevant point. Became the biggest construction company in India. Good for Tejasvi or not for us. Okay. Next. The registered office of the company is in Connaught Palace, New Delhi. Underline that. They have given the capital base. Very good. Company has 8 directors, out of which there are 3 independent directors. In the year 2019, the company got new projects from the state government of Punjab to build 4 flyovers. What is second paragraph summary? Registered office again kuduthirukkan. What is the share capital in kuduthirukkan? And they told company got new projects. Fine. In order to increase capital base, Tejas Limited decided to issue new preference shares to existing shareholders For this, they increase the authorized share capital. So section 61, authorized share capital increase பத்தி பேசிருக்கோம். Okay. The project went well. Turnover rose to 3,600 crores in the immediately preceding 22-23. The net worth of the company is 550 crores. He's talking about previous year data. That means something about CSR or something can come. As they crossed the threshold limit in the preceding financial year, headed by one independent director, they had a CSR committee, and this fellow is in the favor of Janta Andolan, a political party. His party is quite prominent undertaking social work. As per his advice, board has passed a unanimous resolution to contribute 5 lakh to political party. எனக்கு என்ன question வரப்போகுதுன்னு தெரிஞ்சிச்சு. Contribution to political party பத்தி கேட்டிருக்கானா, that means they're going to ask, is it allowed? As per schedule 7, answer is no. Now when you read the paragraph, first time read the full paragraph fully like this, and then straight away go to MCQ questions and then read what the question is. Okay, for example, from the case scenario, it is evident that Tejas decided to issue preference shares. Preference shares is section 55 of Companies Act. Okay, from the given options, choose which is the maximum period for redemption of preference shares. நீங்க provision படிச்சா உங்களுக்கு தெரியும். Preference shares not 20 years. However, infrastructure project na 30 years ன்னு சொல்லுவான். In the company infrastructure projects in first line they were given. Third line, infrastructure projects. So I will come to the points here. எங்க 30 years இருக்குன்னு பார்க்கிறேன். 35 years வேணாம், 35 years வேணாம், 30 years correct. And then fourth, again 30 years. So the answer is definitely C or D, because 35 provisionally கிடையாது. And also section 55 says, after the 20th year, from the 21st year till the 30th year, every year you have to redeem 10% preference shares. Here I can see 30 years and 10%. Here I can see 30 years and 20% from 26th year. In the my provision kadiyadu. Therefore answer is C. Please give me those 2 marks. I promise I am reading this RTP for the first time. So far I have not seen September 24 law RTP. If I have seen it, I would have made a video on that. No time, so I have not seen that, guys. Okay, then second question, CSR is applicable. Yes, because we already said that. Then choose the correct option from below. They are saying for criteria also requires formation of CSR committee, because the CSR company has net profit of how much? Very simple, you have to spend average of last 3 years net profit. They given the net profit over here? Net profit of the company is not given. Okay, so here they're saying third criteria also requires formation of CSR committee, net profit of 2 crores or more, 3 crores, 5 crores, 6 crores. We know the answer is more than 5 crores in previous year. Na CSR committee is needed. Net profit here, since they have not given the spending amount of CSR, which is 50 lakhs, 5 crores, answer C I will take, because CSR provision la 2 crores, 3 crores, 6 crores concept illa. Then I am sure there will be some MCQ should be there related to political party distribution. And that question will come. I'm just stopping with these 2 questions. This is one way of solving MCQ. I'm repeating, guys. I wanted to do this. This is not the only way to solve MCQ. This is one way. The second one is first enna pannona. This is the smart way of doing. First vandittu come and read the MCQs. Come and please read the MCQs. எல்லா கொஸ்டினும் படிச்சிருங்க. உங்களுக்கு ஆன்சர் தெரியாது, சில கொஸ்டினுக்கு ஆன்சர் தெரிஞ்சிடும், பிகாஸ் ப்ரிஃபரன்ஸ் ஷேர்ஸ் நீ பேராகிராஃப் படிக்காமலே யூ வில் நோ. ஒன்ஸ் யூ ரீட் தி MCQs, you have a rough idea that, for example, நான் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் வந்த உடனே I am going to read question 4. Okay, I won't even read the paragraph. Director jump to question 4. While constituting CSR committee, how many minimum directors are required to be appointed by Tejas Infra Limited? It's a public company, so minimum I should have 3 directors. One should be independent. CSR committee shall have minimum 2 directors, minimum 3 directors. One shall be independent. B is the correct provision, and then minimum 4 directors. My concept minimum 4 concept. So answer is B. Now paragraph padikla, guys. Without reading the paragraph, I told this is the answer. 2 marks for me. So without reading the paragraph, you're getting 2 marks. So 2 ways to solve MCQ. Option 1, read the para, then go to MCQ questions, again come back to paragraph to find the answer. Option 2, exam, be smart. straight away go to questions. தெரிஞ்சதெல்லாம் ஆன்சர் போட்டுருங்க. Then come and read the paragraph to find the answer for the questions, which is a much smarter and easier way to score marks. I hope, Sneha, that helped you. If yes, put a yes. If not, I will do one more MCQ. Just let me know, Sneha, in chat. Next, I'm going one by one question, guys. Jay Shri is asking, sir, I have spent nearly 1.5 hours for every subject in MCQ alone for previous attempt, but managed to pass in all individual subject. I haven't done much writing practice, but I have good concept clarity. Shall I start with MCQ this time also? Jayshri, answer only for you. 1.5 hour for MCQ is a little longer time. நீங்க கொஞ்சம் ஃபாஸ்டா பண்ணி முடிக்கணும். So what you do, start with MCQ. ஒரு 10 MCQ பண்ணி முடிச்சுட்டு go and do one descriptive question. Again come to MCQ, do 10 more MCQs, go for descriptive question. Then again come and do 10 MCQs, go for descriptive question. That way you can balance both without stress in both places. But Jayshri, my only advice is you have to improve a little bit speed in writing also. Okay. Next, I think Monishkan also had the same doubt. I've clarified that. Sir, in writing in points is better or paragraph is better? Gopalakrishnan, both is fine. நீங்க paragraph எழுதுறீங்கன்னா split them into paragraphs and write. Points also is fine. You can call it ABC, but either is fine, whichever you are comfortable. Okay. When to shade MCQ, starting or in middle? Shanmuga, unga option. நீங்க ஸ்டார்டிங்கும் ஷேட் பண்ணலாம், எண்டிங்லயும் ஷேட் பண்ணலாம், மிடில்லையும் ஷேட் பண்ணிக்கலாம். Whichever works for you, you shade that time. One student has asked your mail ID on YouTube live, sir. You can just send it to YouTube live mail ID. I will just. It is just basically camanikonda@gmail.com. Yeah, camanikonda@gmail.com. That's the ID. Or you can just send to the Salem SICASA team and they will send it. Okay. Next, I'm just going by questions. MCQ over. Logashri question. What if compulsory question not able to approach? Logashri, compulsory question தெரியலனா விட்டுருங்க, மற்ற கொஸ்டின் இருக்கே. See, compulsory is for institute. கம்பல்சரினா கஷ்டமா தான் இருக்கும், ஏன்னா நீங்க சாய்ஸ்ல விட்டுருவீங்க. ஸோ உங்களுக்கு தெரியலனா லாஸ்ட் எழுதிக்கோங்க. நத்திங், நோ ராங் இன் தட். Kamaleshwaran, where to do workout for MCQs if required, sir, as we can't write in question paper? I think others you guys can answer. I think ரஃப்க்குன்னு ஒரு ஷீட் கொடுத்துருவாங்கல்ல. I think for MCQ they give rough working sheet. Don't they give it, guys? Can somebody else clarify? Where do you do rough working? Where do others do rough working? Other students thinking up பண்றீங்க rough working. See, if there is no rough working, they won't give. Okay, then back side of question paper, or one more option is main answer sheet le நீங்க endingல like booklet ஓட last pageல you write like this. It is totally fine. So if they're not giving you rough, in the booklet last page you write MCQ rough and heading போட்டு அந்த main bookletலயே you do rough practice and then strike it out. ஒரு 4 வாட்டி strike பண்ணுங்க. Then examiner will know that this is just rough practice. Okay. Next, that will definitely be enough, Kamaleshwaran. Okay. Next, how to present accounting standards 7 marks question? See, 7 mark question will most probably be in accounting standard. Sum based question தான் வரும். They will ask a lot of sums only. So when a lot of sums come, and the working note போட்டாலே உங்களுக்கு முடிஞ்சிடும். For example, EPS, if he's asking both basic EPS and diluted EPS, if he's asking both this, நீ இந்த working பண்ணி முடிக்கிறதுக்குள்ளே உனக்கு 7 marks வந்துடும். Or in AS10, if a big question comes, working itself is sufficient. So stick to the presentation similar to ICA with all the workings. How to solve case study in MCQ and accounts? Varsha, is the same what I demonstrated now for law. Maybe I will just quickly go and do it for accounts now. Sorry, let me just go to accounts MCQ. I've just taken accounts MCQ, guys. Okay, this is also a September 24 RTP, since somebody asked about accounts MCQ. So you can see Suman is in the business of manufacturing electronic equipments. Accounts la pathina paragraph will be little smaller than law. Then they are saying it provides installation service, 1 year warranty. Beach resorts are leading resorts in city, purchased 5 ACs from Suman. They have given some simple numbers and they are going and asking the questions. So accounts is fairly simple. Let me just do one question for you guys. How much revenue should be recognized this year? Options vitranga. Let me go and try to solve it over here. They have sold 5 ACs of 45,000. So roughly, let me compute 5 ACs into 45. So 5 into 45,000, you get 2 lakh 25. 2 lakh 25, an option is there. That means I know that my answer is here. Then they have also told, which includes installation fee of 1,000 for each AC, and the company offers 1 year warranty for repair, and company also offered 500 rupees as trade discount. Trade discount reduce பண்ணிடணும். So I have to reduce 2,500, and then installation is being done next year. நீங்க question படிச்சீங்கன்னா, yeah, installation was completed on 5th April. So அதுவும் அடுத்த வருஷம் தான் recognize பண்ணும். I will minus another 5,000. You will get 2,17,500 should be your answer. Accounts MCQs is generally easy, guys. நீங்க accounts MCQ பார்த்தீங்கன்னா 8 marks will come from 6 to 8 marks will come from buyback itself. Basically, it's a full-fledged buyback sum. But MCQ la கேட்கறான். So you need to do rough working. Otherwise, mindல calculator பண்ண முடியாது. Okay. That is Varsha's question. Next, Balaji. Okay, yes. Please tell important accounting standards this time. Santosh V. I already told you. I have given expected question video for accounts. In that, everything is there. Go get. I will send that PDF to Soumya after the session. She will forward it to you guys, or you can take it from me. Varsha says, for accounts, solving institute study mat is enough, na? Yes. This attempt, institute study mat, illustrations and book back practical question நீங்க ஃபுல்லா போட்டு ஆர்டிபி கொஸ்டின் போட்டாலே more than sufficient. ஃபர்ஸ்ட் அதை போட்டு முடிங்க. சார் நான் ஸ்டடி மேட்ல எக்ஸ்பர்ட்டா இருக்கேன் சார், RTP MTP also I am expert, then I will give you extra questions. அதை போட்டு முடிச்சுட்டு வாங்க. Okay. Saran Selvam, is there any idea to approach General Clause Act and interpretation of statutes because it feels so vague? Okay. So Saran Selvam, see, this topic, General Clause Act and interpretation of statutes, is actually very easy. All I need from you is 2 hours. If you can spend 2 hours, interpretation of statutes plus GCA, easier முடிச்சிடலாம். Anybody watching this video, please don't skip interpretation of statutes and GCA. 2 hours நீங்க படிச்சிட்டீங்கன்னா போதும். Easily 10 marks. I can guarantee you guys 10 marks from both these chapters will come. Last time, if you see, they asked 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3, 2 questions from each, where they asked for 12 marks. It is actually a scoring area because unlike Companies Act, இங்க வந்து நிறைய கான்செப்ட்ஸ் ஒன்றும் இல்லை. இன்டர்பிரேஷன் ஆஃப் ஸ்டாச்சூஸ்ல மொத்தமா சேர்த்தீங்கன்னா ஒரு 20 கான்செப்ட்ஸ் இருக்கும். GCA ல மொத்தமா ஒரு 20 கான்செப்ட்ஸ் இருக்கும். 40 concepts for 10 marks is very easy. But if you're going to study from study mat, it is going to be little challenging. You will need some support. Otherwise, this is very easy. I will not be able to take interpretation in GCA class now, but I can give you an example. What is financial year as per General Clause Act? அப்படின்னு சொல்லி ஒரு 4 mark question கேட்டிருந்தான் last time. It is nothing but April to March. இது எதுக்கு சார் 4 marks? நீ General Clause Act படிச்சாதான் தெரியும். It is April to March. As per General Clause Act, fish is an immovable property, guys. Sir, fish movable தானே சார்? ஆமா. But as per General Clause Act, fish is an immovable property. Like this, some 20 concepts இருக்கும், guys. அதை நீங்க படிச்சிட்டீங்கன்னா போதும். From there only they will ask you questions. Saran, if you want, you can WhatsApp me. I can help you more on General Clause Act, what you should do. Okay. Next question. I'm straight away going to Jay Shree's question. I've spent nearly 1.5. Okay, MCQ 3 pe adhe question vanduchu. Shall I start with MCQs this time too? I think I answered that, Jay Shree. Then main answer sheet, last page can be allotted for rough work. Yes, many have given answer. Will be in question paper itself at last. Last sheet in booklet, give them heading as rough work. That's what. Somebody is asking, what is, see, some questions others can't see. எனக்கு மட்டும் டைரக்டா அனுப்புறாங்க. What is meant by compulsory question? Is it like if we don't attempt this, they will not correct the answer sheet? இல்லப்பா, it's not like that. Whoever asked this question, I don't want to mention your name because you have sent a direct message. That means you don't want to put it open. It's totally all right. No, கம்பல்சரி கொஸ்டின் நீ அட்டன் பண்ணலனா ஒன்றும் ஆகாது, உனக்கு மார்க் வராது. அந்த 20 மார்க்ஸ் கொஸ்டின் யூ வில் நாட் கெட். ரிமைனிங் 80 மார்க்ஸ் இஃப் யூ ரைட் யூ வில் கெட். உனக்கு தெரியலனா நீ எப்படி எழுதுவ? யூ வில், தட் மீன்ஸ் இஃப் யூ டோன்ட் ரைட் கம்பல்சரி கொஸ்டின் யூ ஆர் ரைட்டிங் தி ஆன்சர் ஒன்லி ஃபார் 80 மார்க்ஸ் or 75 marks or 85 marks, but they will correct your paper. Okay, next, what is meant by compulsory question? Varsha, sir, but in exam they are giving combined chapters, case study, MCQ. That's very difficult. Varsha, I am very very sorry to tell you, from now for the next few attempts illa, for the rest of the life, MCQ question will be combined question only. For example, accounts like AS4, AS5, AS12, AS9 mix பண்ணி ஒரு question கேட்பான். It is going to happen. To give you a reality check, in CA final you have paper 1, paper 2, paper 3, paper 4, paper 5, paper 6. What is paper 6? It is nothing but paper 1 to 5 or total now. So why ICA is doing this? Making you ready for a real life scenario, concept based study. So concept based study punting now, you can easily answer this. Okay, Gopal Krishnan, what institute will do if I write without choice? Gopal, I think you're asking, sir, if I write all the questions 1 to 6 எல்லாமே எழுதி முடிச்சிட்டேன் சார், சாய்ஸ்ல they told write A or B, நான் ஏயும் எழுதிட்டேன் சார், பியும் எழுதிட்டேன், is that your question? Then institute will correct what you wrote first. If you're okay, so if you write both, then they will correct whatever you wrote first. That is very very important to know, Gopal. Then Vijay Raghavan, for iOS and GCA marathon is very good. Yes, for whoever asked about interpretation of GCA, that's why I said I have, even Saran Selvam asked the same question. I'm just trying to say it's a free marathon available for iOS and GCA. If you guys have the 2 hours, அதை மட்டும் பாருங்க guys, that I can confidently tell. That's what Vijay Raghavan says. Marathon is very good. Any idea for approaching GCA? Because I feel vague, Saran says. Yes, Saran, அந்த marathon பார்த்து நீங்க மெசேஜ் பண்ணுங்க. At marathon alone, I can guarantee you that you will easily, that is enough. It covers full syllabus of marathon. Then that's it. All the questions are done. Kamaleshwaran is sending, is it important to mark the question numbers in the face of the booklet after written? See, Kamaleshwaran, அவங்க சொல்றாங்கன்னா அது பண்றது better. If you don't mark the question numbers in the face of the question paper, you are giving extra work for the examiner. Simple. நான் தான்ப்பா கரெக்ட் பண்றேன். I'm correcting 100 papers in a day. Do you want to make my life easy or miserable? If you want to make it easy, you do everything that you have to do and give. எனக்கு கரெக்ஷன் ஈஸியா இருக்கும். சார் நான் ஃபர்ஸ்ட்ல கொஸ்டின் நம்பர் மார்க் பண்ணல சார், உள்ள கச்சாம்பூச்சான்னு எழுதி வச்சிருக்கேன்னா my life will become miserable. If my life become miserable, examiner, not mine, examiners, then he will make your life blank only. So try to make it as easy as possible. Next, Nishant, sir, I wrote 1A, then next 2B. After that, I wrote 1B. Any issue? Nishant, yes, there is issue. Already சொல்லிட்டேன் இப்போதான். I don't know when you have joined, but I explained here only. Please write ஒரு question 3 எடுத்தீங்கன்னா 3A, 3B, 3C, 1B, 1C, 1A. Don't write like this. 1A இருந்து jumping to 2B and then jumping to 3C. Okay, they will correct, but ICA suggests that is not done. I took printout of your notes from iOS and GCA and I will just revise it. Yes, that is enough. That is more than enough, I can assure you that. Saran, can you please help me in handle the amalgamation and consolidated financial statements? Saran, consolidation is 15 hours, amalgamation is 15 hours. It's a 30 hours concept. Okay, so in this session, I will not be able to help you much on that. I'm just trying to be as honest as possible, guys. But the classes are available for free. You can just go watch them if you still have the time. But now, since Saran bought the topic of amalgamation and consolidation, my only advice is, if you are an expert, உனக்கு 100 marks full பக்காவா தெரியும் சார், நான் ஒரு எக்ஸ்பர்ட் சார் அக்கௌண்ட்ஸ்ல, ரைட் போத். If you are struggling, time is a constraint, write any one only. Write any one, whichever you are confident based on question paper, because solving both amalgamation and consolidation and MCQ 100 marks முடிக்கிறது, maybe very few will be able to do it. So you have to be smart. Pick one of them and leave the other for choice if you know rest of the paper. Okay, Then can you please guide in handling amalgamation? Kanishka, can we underline in pencil important points in the MCQ booklet? Very mildly you can underline, but as per ICA guidelines, you are not supposed to mark in question paper. Okay. Next questions. Aishwarya is asking, Devi Aishwarya, sometimes a small section are asked for 7 marks. That section contains only few points. ICA expect us to write more or they expect us to write anything else. See, ஒரு small provision 7 marks கேக்குறாங்கன்னா write 100% of what is there in that provision and additionally write example, guys. Example எழுதி கொடுத்துருங்க. For example, interpretation of statuesக்கு if you want 3 out of 3 or 4 out of 4, you will not get the marks until you give example. Sir, புரியல sir. For example, interpretation of statuesல you have a concept called proviso பத்தி எழுத சொல்லுவோம். Or recently they asked about gender and number. நீங்க அதை எழுதுறீங்கன்னா you have to give examples, otherwise you will not get marks. Okay, but ஐஸ்வர்யா நீங்க கேட்கிற question very rare. ஒரு சின்ன கான்செப்ட் 7 மார்க் கேட்கறது very rare, but if it comes it could be one question, exceptions. Varsha, can you upload any video giving clarification on pre-acquisition dividend on CFS? It's already uploaded, Varsha, there on the YouTube. You can go look for it. I wrote an MCQ booklet means what happened. Nishant, according to ICA, you're not supposed to write an MCQ booklet. That's what I believe. Because now I just saw a message, you should return it. Suppose you write what happens, na எனக்கும் தெரியாது. You write and see what is happening. Message me after exam result vardaanu. Then next time நான் இந்த மாதிரி session பண்ணும்போது I can give with more clarity. All I'm trying to say, அவங்க பண்ணக்கூடாதுன்னு சொல்றாங்கன்னா let's not do it. Okay. Next. Santosh, amalgamation and consolidation, anyone full confident of I will study both? Santosh, அதான் சொன்ன Santosh, very rare. See, you guys can put thumbs up. How many of you here are very confident in both consolidation amalgamation? Type chart la podunga. Sir, I am good in both. I am good only in amalgamation. I am good only in consolidation and chart la podunga. Most of the students skip any one. Okay. Depends on your time. Ninga chart la potale Santosh, you will get answers from your friends. Okay. You just put I am good in both, I am good in one, good in any one. உங்களுக்கு இங்க தெரிஞ்சிரும். Okay. Rahul says for consolidated financial statements, working notes, balance sheet, notes to accounts. Correct approach? Yes, it's fine. But I will always suggest leave space for balance sheet and notes. Adam first varnu, working notes should come last. Now you look at the answers. Santosh, good in consolidation, both. Good only in amalgamation, only in consolidation, good in one. I am good in both CFS and consolidation. நீங்களே சார்ட்ல படிங்க guys. See, majority is saying good in one. Very few are saying good in both. But those who are good in both, Vijay Raghavan has sent me a direct message. He's saying, sir, I am good in both. My only problem is I could not write for 100 marks. So Vijay Raghavan Kabali, if you're good in both, ninga sonna madi, it is going to be hard to write both for 100 marks. Okay, also considering your age, that energy levels may be little less. So if you're good in both, if you're able to solve a right for 100 marks, otherwise omit one in choice and go for the other one. Okay. So I got a direct message from Vijay Raghavan. All the best, sir. Please do well. Do stay in touch. Wishing you the best for the exams. Okay, if you're comfortable, I can share your age. Ninga direct message lamchinga. Otherwise, I will not tell in the session. If you're comfortable, you can again send me one more message, sir. Okay. Yes, that is the last question I got. Yeah, so Vijay Raghavan sir said he can share it. So I'm again reading Vijay Raghavan Kabali's message, guys. I got direct message. Sir's messages, I should call you sir, actually. My only problem is I could not write for 100 marks. My age is 60 years. I think today takeaway in the session, this is my learning. So for most students who are here, I think we have 60 students here. I'm sure Vijay Raghavan Kabali sir is the oldest in our class. Sir is there in the chart. He's 60 years old, guys. Immense respect, and he's writing the exam. Sir, it's his own personal choice, but our on the age level exam when 60 years exam you have to see, guys. And his message is good in both. At 60 years, he is good in both. Going for the exam, you cannot ask for a better motivation, guys. Actually, okay, he's there in our call now. Okay. If sir is comfortable, sir can even put your video on, sir. If you are comfortable, otherwise I will not insist for anybody. Okay. Next one. Yeah, I'm just going questions. Next question. Is it necessary to underline the important points in law? Okay, necessary to underline important points in law. Sindhu, yes, definitely. Please underline important keywords in law so that examiner will be able to see what you are writing. Thank you, Sindhu, for bringing this up. Please underline important points in law. I missed to tell in the start. Next. So Vijay Raghavan sir has sent one more message. He is currently a MCOM qualified. He's also a CAIIB. He's an FCMA முடிச்சிருக்காரு and a retired divisional manager from Canara Bank. அவர் சிஏ பண்ணணும் அவசியம் இல்லை. He's doing at the age of 60 அவருக்கு பேஷன் இருக்கு. I'm sure sir has passion and is doing it. So you guys should take immense inspiration. Even I am taking a lot of inspiration. Okay. Nishan, Jayshri, yes, definitely. Yes, Rahul. I was feeling low at 24 to do inter, but you are the best. Yes, Vijay Raghavan sir, you have inspired everybody here. And in 60 years, so many students who are 20, 19, 18, 24, 25 will feel vaisade namalke 25 age aiche no inter pandroma. Sir is doing at 60. He has the passion, guys. That is more than enough for you guys to get inspired. Okay. Okay, Vijay Raghavan sir says he can't start the video because host has stopped it. Maybe I will try to give you access. Okay. If we guys have the time, I will try to give him access so that he can also share a few words with all of you. It will be a learning for me also. Yes. Make co-host. Soumya, if you're in the call, Vijay Raghavan Kabali sir, and then just see if you can make him co-host for 5 minutes. If sir
Yes.
can talk.
Sir.
Yes, hi
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes.
Thank you for your. Sir, I have seen your video for corporate and other laws.
Yes,
It
thank
is
you, sir.
very good, and now I am attending for seventh attempt.
Okay.
Actually, I got VRS from Canara Bank 3 years before for doing
Okay.
CA course.
Okay.
It's my childhood. After +2, I not studied for 2 years.
Okay.
So
Okay.
my ambition until my death, I will do some course.
No, that is very great, sir. I think all
This
of
time,
you video
this,
3, sir. Is sir visible for you? Just want to check because sir is kept the video on. Just wait a second, sir.
Yes, sir.
Everybody is able to see, sir. Perfect. Yeah. Please proceed, sir. Sorry. Yes.
This May I missed 10 marks in first group aggregate.
Okay. Okay.
So even for accounts, I know all answers, but only drawback for me, I could not write fast. I was able to attend only 60 to 70 marks. That is my.
Got it. Got it.
My sincere advice to all students, just to go through our study notes full. Like a storybook, you study the study notes, and then you do the MTP and RTP and all. Definitely, you can score more than 60 marks.
Super, sir. If anybody wants to ask any questions to sir, sir is right here.
Parvala, sir, you are the master here. You can proceed, sir.
I think students need more inspiration from you, sir. Okay, yes. Okay, so ஒரு ஸ்டூடெண்ட் மெசேஜ் அனுப்பிச்சிருக்காங்க சார். எஸ்டர்டே நான் நேம் சொல்ல விரும்பல பிகாஸ் டைரக்ட் மெசேஜ். ஐ கிரைட் ஃபார் மை ஏஜ் அட் 21 பிகாஸ் மை பர்த்டே இஸ் நெக்ஸ்ட் மந்த். யூ ஆர் இன்ஸ்பைரிங் ன்னு சொல்லி. ஸோ சார் இஃப் ஐ கேன் ஆஸ்க் யூ வாட் இஸ் த ரீசன் ஃபார் யூ டு டூ சிஏ அட் திஸ் ஏஜ் சார்? நீங்க எதுக்கு இப்போ இந்த ஏஜ்ல பண்ணணும்னு டிசைட் பண்ணி?
இல்லை சார், ஃபர்ஸ்ட் அதான் சொன்னேன். ஆஃப்டர் +2 I took all full science group, Tamil medium.
Okay.
After that, due to family situation, I not studied. I continued my studies. Okay. Then I started working.
Okay.
Then in 1983, I joined in Mrs. AVM Productions, Mrs. Saravanan and Gugan, MS Balasubramanian. In that AVM studios, I joined.
Super.
I was doing accounts work, accounts assistant. Then
Okay.
there I got loan and I joined BCom correspondence course. So within 3 years, I completed BCom. Actually, first I struggled a lot because after Tamil medium, English medium, then after full science group, I took commerce group.
Okay.
So ரொம்ப கொஞ்சம் ஒரு மாதிரி கஷ்டப்பட்டு கடைசியில் ஃபைனல் இயரில் ஐ கம்ப்ளீட் எவ்ரி திங். தென் ஐ ஜாயின்ட் ஃபார் எம்காம். At the time, our auditor, Mr. Sridhar, now he is acting in all serials.
Okay.
Auditor Sridhar, you don't know that he is in Chennai only.
Yes.
Our at the time, he was financial controller in AVM Productions. So he told, how you are doing MCOM, whether you are going to professor, going to work as a professor, you take ICWA lecture. He told. Then in 87, I joined ICWA. And after AVM Productions, 5 years I worked there. Then 2 years I worked in office of the Accountant General in Chennai.
Okay.
After that, I joined Canara Bank in 1989 December.
Super. Super.
In ICWA, I joined in 1987 May.
Super.
I completed in 2008. After
Super.
21 years.
Oh, super. That is
The
amazing.
CIB qualification after joining bank, that Certified Associate of Indian Institute of Bankers course is there. That also I completed. Then around 9 certificate courses there in Indian Institute of Banking and Finance. That certificate course I completed. Then I joined in office. I selected for computer work. During core banking migration, I was in charge in night shift for migrating the core banking branches. So I joined MCA also. But unfortunately, out of the 31 papers, I completed 28, and the 3 papers I could not complete. Now, full syllabus they changed. So, what is the use of MCA after this years? But since my 18 years, I was thinking of CA. So, in 2018, I registered for CA. Then 2021, I given VRS, and after I was pending, I was having 3 years service, but I came out for at VRS and I proceeding studies.
Super, super, sir. That is very inspiring. So I think Shanmuga wants to ask you one more question. How do you keep yourself motivated every time?
இல்லை சார், அது என்ன சொல்றது, படிக்கணுங்கிற ஒரு ஆசை இருக்கு. அதுவும் அக்கௌண்ட்ஸ் எல்லாம் எடுத்து உட்காந்தோன்னா எனக்கு நைட்டு டைம் போறதே தெரியாது. நைட்டு 2 மணி 3 மணி ஆகும் படுக்கிறதுக்கு, அக்கௌண்ட்ஸ் போட ஆரம்பிச்சிருந்தாக்கா. அது இன்னும் எனக்கு ஒரு இன்ட்ரெஸ்ட் இருக்கு. தட்ஸ் ஆல்.
சூப்பர் சூப்பர் சார். ஐ மீன் லைக் தி கீ இஸ் த பேஷன் கைஸ். பேஷன் இருந்தால் நீங்கள் என்ன வேணால் பண்ணலாம். ஏஜ் இஸ் நாட் அ கன்ஸ்ட்ரெயின். ஸோ எனிபடி எல்ஸ் நீங்கள் ஏதாவது கொஷின் கேட்கணும்னா சாரை கேட்கலாம்.
சார், என்னோட இன்னொரு ஸ்டேட் பேங்க்ல ரிட்டையர்டு ஏஜிஎம் ஒருத்தர் இருக்கார் சார். ஹி இஸ் 65 இயர்ஸ்.
ஓகே, இப்போ சிஏ பண்ணிட்டு இருக்காரா சார்?
அவர் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்காரு சார்.
சூப்பர் சூப்பர் சார்.
இன்னொருத்தர் அரௌண்ட் 40 இயர்ஸ். அவர் ஏஜிஎம் குடியாத்தம். ஹி இஸ் ஆல்சோ டூயிங். So only thing என்ன, if anything I want to ask, I will ask these 2 people only, because all others are age difference is more. They will hesitate to ask me, and they will hesitate to talk to me.
Correct. Yes. Yes. Super, sir. Actually,
thank you,
I think most students are very happy. So we will wait for another 10 seconds. If யாருக்காவது question இருந்தா நீங்க கேட்கலாம்.
Yes sir.
Feel free to ask anything, guys, if you want to ask anything.
Sir, really, we are all feel blessed to meet you in this session, sir.
Thank you ma. God bless you. எல்லாரும் இந்த attempt எல்லாரும் முடிக்கணும். Actually, what I did, I was made one Excel sheet, all my attempts, marks, and put in board here opposite. Okay. Just I will see the.
Yes. Okay, yes, we can see the Excel. Yes,
daily I will see that. So in this subject I was getting, I got less marks, so I have to improve this, like that. I will see daily this paper, because in our bank, as in charge, daily that target we will write in the board, like that. I am writing here this marks and all here. I write.
Super. So the inspirational guys.
And another one message I am having here: never give up on your dreams.
Super, sir. That is I mean, that is very motivating. So,
some motivating words I will
ஆமா.
keep in the board.
Yeah, students, நீங்க அதெல்லாம் பண்ணலாம். நீங்க phone wallpaperல instead of keeping celebrities photo or anything, you can keep things like this. வீட்டு செவர்ல, yeah, instead of sports people or actors, you can, these things actually make a difference. நான் படிக்கும்போது those things நம்ம daily பார்க்கறது, it makes so much difference.
ஒரே ஒரு டிராபேக் இருக்கு சார், இதுதான்.
ஃபோன் தான். ஓகே. ஹியூஜ் டிஸ்ட்ராக்ஷன் இல்லை சார், லைக் எவ்ரி
போன இல்ல. இப்ப என்ன தெரியுமா, வாட்ஸ்அப்ல நிறைய மெசேஜ் வருது, நிறைய ஸ்டடி மெட்டீரியல்ஸ் வருது. அண்ட் அனதர் திங் ஐ வாண்டட் டு டெல் யூ, இப் இன் வாட்ஸ்அப் குரூப் அண்ட் சோ மெனி நோட்ஸ் வி ஆர் கெட்டிங். எல்லாத்தையும் பார்த்துட்டு கன்ஃபியூஸ் ஆகாதீங்க. நீங்க வந்து ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஸ்டடி நோட்ஸ் இஸ் வெரி மச் இம்பார்ட்டன்ட். ஸ்டடி நோட்ஸை படிங்க, அதில் இருக்கிற ப்ராக்டிக்கல் கொஸ்டின்ஸ் எல்லாம் ஒரு தடவை அட்டன் பண்ணுங்க. தென் ஆர்டிபி எம்டிபி, அதுக்கப்புறம் அதர் நோட்ஸ். ஃபார் எக்ஸாம்பிள், நான் சாரோட இன்டர்பிரட் ஆஃப் ஸ்டாச்சூஸ் அண்ட் அதர் ஜெனரல் கிளாஸஸ் அது ரெண்டு நான் பிரிண்ட் அவுட் எடுத்து வச்சிருக்கேன். பிகாஸ் அது ரிவைஸ் பண்றதுக்கு ஈஸியா இருக்கு. ஸோ அந்த மாதிரி நீங்க அதர் நோட்ஸ் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா எல்லாத்தையும் பார்த்துட்டு கன்ஃபியூஸ் ஆகாதீங்க. இது மாதிரி விவிட்ஸ் கூட வாங்கி வச்சிருக்கேன். பட் எல்லாத்தையும் பார்த்து கன்ஃபியூஸ் ஆகாம ஜஸ்ட் யூ டேக் ஒன் நோட்ஸ் அப்பார்ட் ஃப்ரம் அவர் ஸ்டடி மெட்டீரியல் அண்ட் ஆர்டிபி எம்டிபி. இது அந்த ப்ரீவியஸ் சஜஷன்ஸ், இது போகத்தான் நீங்க வந்து அடுத்த நோட்ஸுக்கு போகணும். தட் இஸ் மை அட்வைஸ்.
டெஃபினெட்லி சார். அதில் ஆட் பண்ணுறதுக்கு டு எவ்ரிபடி, ஜஸ்ட் டு சே வாட் சார் இஸ் சேயிங், யூ கேன் ஹாவ் மல்டிபிள் மெட்டீரியல்ஸ், பட் ஒரு நோட்டை நம்பி போங்க. ட்ரஸ்ட் ஒன்லி ஒன் திங், டோன்ட் கெட் டிஸ்ட்ராக்டட் வென் மெனி மெட்டீரியல்ஸ் கம் ஆன் வாட்ஸ்அப். இட் குட் பி எனி ஃபேக்கல்டிஸ் நோட்ஸ். நீங்கள் ஒன்று படிக்கிறீங்களா அதை மட்டும் படிச்சுட்டு போங்க எக்ஸாமுக்கு. டோன்ட் கீப் சேஞ்சிங் த நோட்ஸ் அகைன் அண்ட் அகைன். ஸோ தட் இஸ் வெரி இம்பார்ட்டன்ட்.
அதே மாதிரி மாரத்தான் வீடியோஸ் ஆல்சோ நிறைய வருது. இப்போ எக்ஸாம் முன்னாடி பார்த்தீங்கன்னாக்கா டெய்லி many people are doing. I am also having that dream in my mind. I want to take accounts class.
Oh, super, sir.
Online class.
Yes, sir. Definitely. Would love to see you take accounts.
Now itself, somebody asked me for taking, because I am having a FCMA. So,
okay.
Actually, 2011, I got ACMA. Then after retirement, I given the experience certificate from our bank and I applied. They given FCA fellow membership. So now itself 2-3 persons asked me. I don't want to mention that institute name.
Yes.
They asked me, but அது போனாக்கா எனக்கு வந்து இது படிக்க முடியாது.
Correct. ஆமா.
I want to spend my maximum time in completing CA. First அதை முடிக்கணும். அது ஒண்ணுதான் என்னோட ஒரே எய்மா இருக்கு.
Wishing you the best, sir. Definitely.
Thank you.
Wishing you the best, sir. Yes.
Thank you, sir. You proceed, sir. Sorry, I took your time.
No problem, sir. This is more important than what I am talking today. So, yes. So, Sneha was just, I think Sneha is asking one question: how to manage financial needs, family expectation, age factor, atoms after atoms pressure. Chatல இருக்கு சார், நீங்க பார்த்தா நீங்க ஆன்சர் பண்ணலாம்.
சார் ஃபேமிலின்னு எடுத்தா இல்லை சார், ஐ எம் சிங்கிள். அதனால எனக்கு வந்து என்னோட டைம் நான் எப்படி விருப்பப்படுறேனோ அப்படியே ஸ்பெண்ட் பண்ணுவேன். ரொம்ப ரொம்ப ஸ்ட்ரெயின் இருந்ததுன்னா ஐ வில் வாட்ச் சம் காமெடி மூவி, விசு படம்லாம் பார்ப்பேன்.
சூப்பர். ஓகே.
கொஞ்சம் இது மாதிரி இப்போ படிக்கும்போது ரொம்ப ஒரு மாதிரி ப்ரெஷர் மாதிரி இருந்ததுன்னா போய் ஒரு உட்காந்து டிவி ஆன் பண்ணி ஏதாவது ஒரு படம் பார்த்துப்பேன். பட் எல்லாமே வேணும் சார். இப்போ ஃபுல்லாக வந்து கடிவாளம் கட்டின மாதிரி நீங்கள் ஃபுல்லாக படிச்சுனே இருந்தீங்கன்னாக்கா அதுவும் கஷ்டமாக தான் இருக்கும். அப்பப்போ கொஞ்சம் ரிலாக்ஸேஷன் வேணும். பட் ரிலாக்ஸேஷன் எடுத்துக்கிற டைம் இன்க்ரீஸ் பண்ணக்கூடாது.
கரெக்ட். ஆமாம்.
ஒரு 10 நிமிஷம் அப்படியே வெளில போய் வாக்கிங் போயிட்டு வருவேன். அகைன் ஐ வில் ஸ்டார்ட். ரெண்டாவது, படிச்சுட்டே இருக்கும்போது இஃப் ஐ கெட் ஸ்லீப் ஐ வில் ஸ்லீப்.
சூப்பர்.
ஒன் ஹவர் ஸ்லீப் பண்ணிட்டு அதுக்கப்புறம் ஏன் அகைன் ஐ வில் ஸ்டார்ட். என்னன்னா நம்ம தூக்க கலக்கத்திலேயே படிச்சா படிப்பு ஏறாது, தூக்கமும் கெட்டு போகும்.
கரெக்ட். ஆமாம். அதனால
இல்லை ஏஜ் ஆனதுனால அந்த மாதிரி இருக்கு. பட் சின்ன பசங்களுக்கு அது தேவையில்லை. அது ரெண்டாவது, லேட் நைட் முடிச்சு படிக்கிறத விட கார்த்தால படிக்கிறது நல்லது. நார்மலா என்ன சொல்றாங்க, நீங்க வந்து லேட் நைட்ல நீங்க வந்து 1 hour தூங்குறது ஒண்ணு, early morning 2 hours தூங்குறது ஒண்ணு.
ஓகே.
வாட் ஐ எம் சேயிங், அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட்?
யூ ஆர் ட்ரைங் டு சே
12 மணிக்கு தூங்கிட்டு 6 மணிக்கு எழுந்துக்கிறத விட நீங்க 10 மணிக்கு தூங்கிட்டு 4 மணிக்கு எழுந்துக்கலாம். 4 மணிக்கு இல்ல 10 மணிக்கு தூங்கி 11 மணிக்கு தூங்கிட்டு 4 மணிக்கு எழுந்துக்கலாம்.
ஆமா, I have
மிட்
actually
நைட்டுக்கு
heard
முன்னாடி
this.
ஆஃப்டர் 10 o'clock நம்ம எவ்வளவு நேரம் தூங்குறோமோ 1 hour தூங்கினா போறோம். மார்னிங்ல 2 மணி நேரம் முடிச்சிட்டு இருக்கோம்.
Correct. ஆமா, ஆக்சுவலா அந்த 12 குள்ள நம்ம எவ்வளவு தூங்குறோமோ அது டபுள் டைம் ஆஃப்டர் 12, and I also heard a lot.
That's what I wanted to tell.
Yes. So that 10 to 12 if you sleep, it is double time of morning. So that is very true. Correct. To be honest, நான் இன்னும் implement பண்ணல, but sir is very right. The earlier you sleep,
என்னால முடியல சார். பிகாஸ் நான் வந்து எங்க ஹெட் ஆஃபீஸ் பெங்களூர்ல ஒர்க் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கும்போது டிஐடிவிங்ல ஒர்க் பண்ணிட்டு இருந்தேன். ஸோ கோர் பேங்கிங் மைக்ரேஷன் பண்ணும்போது அப்போ மேனேஜரா இருந்தேன். அப்போ வந்து நான் தான் இன்சார்ஜாக உட்காருவேன். ஸோ பிரான்ச் டேட்டா ஒன்றும் க்ளீன் பண்ணி அதை வந்து இப்போ சிபிஎஸ் சர்வரில் ப்ராவகேட் பண்ணுற வேலை ஃபுல்லாக பண்ணுவேன். அப்போ ஃபுல்லாக நைட் ஷிஃப்ட்டில் நைட்டு முடிக்கிற மாதிரி எடுத்தது. தென் நான் சென்னைக்கு வந்த அப்புறம் அக்கௌண்ட் செக்ஷனில் இந்த சிடிஎஸ் செக் ப்ராசஸ் பண்ணுறதுல இன்சார்ஜாக இருந்தேன். அது நைட் தான் ப்ராசஸ் பண்ணுவாங்க. ஒரு 12 கிளர்க்கு 24 ஆஃபீஸரை உட்காந்து மேய்க்கணும். அப்போ நைட் ஷிஃப்டே இருந்து எனக்கு நைட்டில் தூக்கம் வர மாட்டேன்.
Okay. Sir, I'm sure we will implement most of this. Thank you, sir. So
again, I am telling sir, our institute study notes, RTP, MTP is most enough.
It's very much. And the study matter இருக்கிற question RTP, MTP is what நானே கிளாஸ்ல பண்றது தான். So that is the most important.
யார் நோட்ஸ் எடுத்தாலும் இதுல இருந்து எடுத்து கொடுக்குறாங்க.
கரெக்ட், 100%. No doubt.
என்ன நம்ம படிக்கும்போது நம்மளும் நோட்ஸ் எடுத்தோம்னா நமக்கு ரிவைஸ் பண்றதுக்கு ஈஸியா இருக்கும்.
கரெக்ட்.
எந்த நோட்ஸ் நம்ம ஃபாலோ பண்றோமோ அதையே கடைசி வரைக்கும் ஃபாலோ பண்ணணும். இந்த நோட்ஸ் நல்லா இருக்குன்னு எக்ஸாமுக்கு 4 நாள் முன்னாடி இன்னொரு நோட்ஸ் எடுத்து பாக்குறதெல்லாம் வந்து நமக்கு டிஸ்ட்ராக்ஷன் ஆகும்.
Yes, definitely. ஆமா சார்.
Okay, sir. Yes. Thank you. All the best to all the students. Thank you.
All the best everybody. Yes.
Okay, sir. I will switch on my video, sir, please.
Yes. I'll just take another 5-10 minutes before we end it. So yes, thank you everybody who are still there. Madhusha, yes, it's okay for everybody. Just one thing, guys, in the last 1 week, mentally you will have multiple breakdowns la irukum. It is very, very normal, guys. Just tell that it is normal. Tell yourself it's normal. And then in the comments la podunga how many of you are feeling mentally very stressed, and you just put it in the chat. It is normal for everybody, but you just have to pick yourself up and come back. I still have one question pending. See, Shanmugam has put his hand up for that mental, finding it very stressful in the last 1 week. It is very high, guys. Ellarkum adha irukku. Okay. Yes, many are feeling that. Now what I will do, since Bona asked how do we plan last 1.5 days before law exam or accounts exam, now ஒரு சிம்பிளா ஒரு ஸ்ட்ரக்சர் சொல்றேன். So just 5 minutes, guys. What are we going to discuss here? In that 1.5 days, how do we study? I'm going to categorize this into 5 time slots. Okay. Day of exam, break day, next morning. Since many people ask this, and I am personally not a fan of 7 to 8 p.m. ida padi, 9 to 10 p.m. ida padi. Like this, many people will give schedule. If you like it, follow. Nothing against it, but I cannot tell something which I don't follow. Correct? So day of exam, after you get home, let it be 7 p.m., 8 p.m., 9 p.m., there will still be one time slot in that night. Okay. And the break day, one day, you will split your day into 3 parts. 3 parts is your morning slot. How many hours? Some people will study 6 to 9, some will study 5 to 10, some will study 9 to 12. Whatever it is, your morning slot. Your afternoon slot has to be 2 to 5 p.m. I already insisted. And the 2 to 5 p.m. slot you have to study. And again, your evening slot, whatever evening or night slot, and if you can push a little bit on that day, you can also have a bonus night slot. So you have 4 slots, and then next morning you have one again big slot is there, another 3 to 4 hours slot will be there. Minimum 3 to 4 hours. You can actually push it. Let's say 8 manik endrichina, you can at least have 4 to 5 hours slot. So basically break your day into these slot boxes. You have 1 2 3 4 5 6 slots you have. Okay. I am still not going to tell you which slot which topic you have to study, because I can tell you, hey, in the slot you study FEMA, in this slot you study consolidation. That might work for Aishwarya, it might not work for, let's say, some other student. So, but one thing I can tell is, in this slot, your mind and body is already tired. So pick up something which is easy and try to complete it over 3 to 4 topics. For example, in law, you can take up dividend, then you can take up charges, and maybe you can take up incorporation. 3 topics and close it on the first slot. Illa sir, I am feeling fresh. I am very confident. I can take one big chapter and finish, then take up meetings and finish. Similar in accounts also. Accounts, we don't have to actually worry about this, because accounts you have 4 days. So let's not bother about accounts here. For other subjects, I'm focusing on law. So first slot, take 3 to 4 easy topics or one big topic. Next day morning slot, in the first slot, take one difficult topic, hard topic. Let's say share capital and debentures, lengthy, lot of things to remember. Share capital and debentures and deposits, lot to remember. Adha mudichirunga. You try to finish that. Then in the afternoon to evening slot, you try to fill everything. Let's say you're going to do all your other laws over here. You just have to finish your FEMA, interpretation of statutes, General Clause Act. Then night you can come back and do your LLP. I'm just giving you examples, guys. Sir, நீங்க LLP nightல பண்ணணும்னு சொன்னீங்க. Should I do LLP in the night? No, I'm trying to say, you prepare one schedule like this for yourself. I personally don't like schedule which is giving 6 to 8 do this. Night you do one more schedule. In the night kulla try to finish 80%. So balance you can revise in the morning. My only suggestion is, if you have good summary notes with you, in the day mudichirலாம் guys. Law you can finish on the second day itself. 1 2 3 4 5 slots are enough to complete law. The day of exam, that morning, if you are able to finish fully, you will again revise and also go through the RTP. Please go through RTP if you have not gone through. But this is just the rough scale of how do you operate within this time scale. But in that 1.5 day, just keep pushing yourself and revise. At that point, it's only about revising. One last thing over here, don't learn anything new. Okay, please don't learn anything new the day before exam. If you know 80% syllabus, if you know 70% syllabus, for revising itself you will not have the time. You don't have to again go read the whole thing. So this is about what you do in the 1.5 days. Yeah. Anybody else has any other question? Otherwise I can end the session. Anything else we have missed out? Anything else you want to discuss? We've gone for about 1.5 hours. It's not about the time. I'm free the whole day today. After this, I'm just going to go home from the studio and just do some work and sleep. So any questions you guys have, you can put in the chat. I will still take it up. Anybody accounts law related? Yes. Maybe I'll wait for 30 seconds. If there is no question coming in, Soumya, I think you can conclude the session and we can close. 2 resources that you guys have to get from my side. Through Soumya, I will send the PDF for expected questions. If you find on YouTube also, you will find. Then I told you presentation series is important. Take that presentation. And then you also watch whatever marathon you like. There are so many marathons. Venunam paranga. Otherwise, don't watch. It's not a mandatory. Rahul says it takes 2.5 hours to travel. Sorry about that, Rahul, but use the travel time well. Travel போகும்போதும் வரும்போது try to revise sitting in the bus or train. I know it's hard compared to others, but that is the reality. So accept and make the best use of that time. Yes, Santosh has sent answer. I will just answer அமைச்சிருக்கான். I think mail வந்திருக்கு. Yes, I missed that. Thanks for letting me know. Where is the mail? I don't know which one is Santosh. I will just review maybe 2 answers. Santosh, is your answer where you got 23 out of 70 on the paper upon the? I will review one answer sheet. in this call itself. Santosh, is that your paper? 23 out of 70. See, many people sent, but I downloaded only 3 and I just took 3. So I will take those 3. Okay. Considering time, would be hard to do everything. Okay. Okay. So this is one student answer, but photos here. Okay. Yeah. Okay, this is one student answer. He is explaining here facts are given, no marks for the facts. Provision as per provisions of Companies Act 2013, the requisite quorum to hold a meeting in the public limited company by the total members in the company. This paragraph provision better. I don't know whose answer it is, but you definitely have to write this provision better. See, as per provisions of Companies Act, the requisite quorum. Simple, as per provisions of, as per section 103, section number 13, as per provisions of Companies Act, quorum for a public company is as follows. That's it. இதுக்கு சுத்தி சுத்தி அதே எழுதுற quorum for public company by members, how much members should be. You're ending the sentence in one question mark, ஒரு continuity இல்ல. arrows என்ன 4 arrow போட்டிருக்க. Instead of arrows, write A, B, C, D. What is this arrows? Members less than 1000, 5 members. Okay, okay, fine. More than 30 members if AOA permits. Provisional அப்படி எழுத மாட்டானே. It is as per section 103 or AOA, whichever is higher. Try to use the words which is there in the law. Then next he's saying explanation. As per the facts given, A Limited has members of 1200 members. The members presented for meeting is 14. As per the above provisions, quorum has to be only when the member is in the meeting. No pa, this explanation is definitely not good. See, the facts in the question pathina, facts says conducted AGM with 14 members. A chairperson adjourned the meeting for non-absence of Sham. So நீங்க என்ன எழுதணும்? I think question here what you have to write in the facts given badla, as per the above facts for Q Limited, Q Limited has 1200 members. If Q Limited has 1200 members, for them quorum as per the above provision is 15. However, company conducted meeting with 14 members. As per provision stated, quorum can be held only if there are 15 members. In the conclusion, actually tapupa. If I remember this answer, in this case, company can conduct, because I think if I'm right, I don't have the question, but I think Sham is a what to say, representative. If I remember right, conclusion is Sham is a representative. That's why you got 1 mark. So here, whichever student this answer is, you have to improve on concept, because conclusion is not correct. Conclusion tapa potrikkinga. Analysis also you have to improve. In provision area, don't use all these arrow marks. Okay. Next, one more answer. Last one I'm going to take, guys. This is a student who got 23 out of 70. How much did you get in MCQ? Whosoever paper it is, takkan solunga Zoom la. இது யார் பேப்பர்னு தெரியல. Thank you, Jayshri. The resource provided and techniques you thought made the learning process easier. Thank you so much, Jayshri. Yes, Santosh. Shiva unga answer adu. Okay, 18. So Shiva got 23 plus 18. It's okay, Shiva, just for everyone to know. You're getting 41 out of 70. So first Shiva, my on the face feedback pathina, many students get 20 plus out of 13 MCQ. So adla focus pannunga Shiva, try to get at least 20 plus in MCQ. Adu romba important. 23 out of 70 is not bad. In many papers I have seen they get only 15 or 16. 30 out of 70 or more is good, but 23 is not bad. Let's see where you have gone wrong. Okay. First question 3A. Idhukku inda arrow mark enadhu? I don't know why many students write arrow mark. What is arrow mark? Have you seen Supreme Court use arrow mark or the star? Why can't you write paragraph or points A, B? Okay. As per provisions of Companies Act, there will be conditions to issue bonus share. The amount of bonus share can be utilized from securities premium, general reserve. Who will write CRR? CRR you forgot. Okay. Conditions. The company need to have authorization in articles, pass ordinary resolution in general meeting and approval from shareholder. See, ordinary resolution anale getting approval from shareholder, but fine. Once the bonus is announced, it cannot be Revocable, it cannot be withdrawn is the right term. The word to use here is it cannot be withdrawn. Bonus shares is given to existing shareholders at free of cost. Term is not right. Bonus shares means free shares given to existing shareholders where reserves are capitalized. Okay. Bonus shares shall not exceed 74% of total voting power. இந்த மாதிரி ப்ரொவிஷனே இல்லையே. 63 இல்ல. You have written basically 43 rule 4 differential voting rate point நீ வந்து போனஸ்ல எழுதி வச்சிருக்க. தப்பான point. That's why you got 2.5 out of 5. You missed many points. See, you have first question. Look at this case. Shiva or whoever answered this is இதான் அவன் எழுதுற first answer. First answer there is a mistake in the first page and he has missed many points. He has not written partly paid up shares you cannot give bonus. Share should be converted to fully paid up shares. If company has any statutory dues like employees payment all not done, you cannot issue bonus. அந்த மாதிரி ஒரு 4-5 பாயிண்ட் இருக்கு, அதெல்லாம் மிஸ் பண்ணிட்டான். That's why you got 2.5 out of 5. First question நல்ல question எடுக்கணும்னு I already mentioned. Second question, how much you got? Look at this. Second question also you got only 0.5 out of 6. I don't even have to read the answer. Why don't you say, for example, write the full provision better? உங்களுக்கு தெரிஞ்ச question எழுதலாம்ல. This is that question in general meeting. Chairman, if there is no minimum presented quorum adjourned meeting, okay, there is no minimum number of quorum to attend the meeting. Company have share capital 1000 to 500, 15 members is minimum quorum. Then conclusion, directly conclusion. Engappa, there is, see again, this is not the way to write the answer. There is no provision, there is no flow to the answer. Flow now, ஒரு புதுசா நான் படிக்கிற போது ஒரு படிக்கிறதுக்கு ஒரு ஃப்ளோ இருக்கும். there is order of doing things. ஒரு படம் வருது, let's say goat movie is coming, டைரக்டா கிளைமேக்ஸை போட்டு அப்புறமா இன்ட்ரடக்ஷன் சீன் போட்டு லாஜிக் இருக்குமா? அந்த ஃப்ளோ இருக்கணும். ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஒரு இன்ட்ரோ சீன், அப்புறமா ஒரு ஹீரோ பாட்டு வரும், அப்புறமா இன்டர்வெல் ட்விஸ்ட், தென் கிளைமேக்ஸ், தென் ஒன்லி பீப்புள் என்ஜாய் த மூவி. ஸ்ட்ரெயிட் அவே புட்டிங் த கிளைமேக்ஸ், கிளம்பி போயிடுவான். ஸ்ட்ரெயிட் அவே ஐம் சீங் தி ஆன்சர். ஒரு ஃப்ளோ இல்லை, ஐம் கோயிங் டு நெக்ஸ்ட் ஆன்சர். ஓகே, ஹியர் லுக் அட் திஸ். நீ எழுதுற செகண்ட் கொஸ்டின், Rahi can adjourn the meeting in current scenario. என்ன scenario, எதுக்கு adjourn பண்ணலாம், what is the reason, what is your explanation, எதுவுமே இல்லை. Okay, next, interpretation, construction, meaning. Okay, you got marks, good. Okay, see, I think whatever questions you are writing, you are getting the marks. This question is good, computation is good, but little bit I think answer is not there. Yeah, this question I remember from dividend. Computation is not fully correct path, that's why you got 2 out of 5. This computation, I remember the numbers which is not correct. Please check suggested answers, but same question won't repeat, so it doesn't matter. Let me take LLP question. As per LLP Act, the minimum number of members that can be 2, where a minimum member required for LLP is 2 members. In case of any absence of member, the tribunal can have the power to wind up the company. LLP formed with 2 partners. Now there is a single partner operating the business. Conclusion, according to LLP, within 6 months they have to make the change. Otherwise, LLP has to wind up. Okay. I think 4B, if I remember, 4B is a 5 mark question. How many marks question is 4B? 4B is anybody remembers 4B? Is how many mark question? Four B, where is it? I think here in 4B you can still write a little more, even though okay, you should be writing even some more points, other cases why LLP will be wound up, but otherwise this is not bad. Whistleblower inga full எழுதிட்டீங்க, but whistleblower like they mentioned full answer illa, so you didn't get full marks, but otherwise generally good. See, gender and number ku you have not, okay, bullocks mean bullock not cows. She includes he, sometimes physically mentions. Any example kurthingla adukku? Example for number 1 to 3. Good, you got 3 out of 3. Many students did not get 3 out of 3 interpretation of statutes. Bharat is saying 4B is 5 marks. See, உங்களுக்கு 4B LLP question 6 months எல்லாமே பர்ஃபெக்ட்டா எழுதிங்க சிவா. You got 2.5 out of 5. ஏன் மத்த மார்க் வரலனா, what are the other cases in which LLP will be wound up? Acting against public interest, against sovereignty of India, not filed annual return or declaration of solvency, அந்த பாயிண்ட்ஸ்லாம் எழுதிங்கன்னா then you would have got full 5 out of 5. Okay, so that's it. I think otherwise நீங்க எழுதுற question you are getting marks, but I can see a lot of conceptual mistakes. 5% or sale or USP $5. Commission to agent abroad for sale of residential property in FEMA is not 5%, it is 10%. Again, there you have made a mistake. So I think these provisions, if you can improve a little bit, it will be good. Otherwise, it's fine. Let's go to, I'm just doing a quick review, guys, because of want of time. Then we have some more questions. Aishwarya is asking, shall we use 1, 2, 3? I usually write the answers in para for analysis consultation. Only for provision, I write para plus points, arrow mark, if that section have any points. See, arrow mark the badla, you can use A, B, C, or 1, 2, 3. If question is 4A, use 1, 2, 3. If question is 4, 1, use ABC. That's it. Opposite of question. Okay. I hope that answered your question, Aishwarya. Okay. Either use points or நீங்க points use பண்ணலனா paragraph 1, paragraph 2, paragraph 3. Okay. அப்போ நீங்க points எழுதவே வேணாம். Shanmugam, even though I study, I feel like I'm forgetting content. Is it normal? Yes, everybody will confirm for you. Even though you're studying, you will feel like you're forgetting, which is very much normal. Absolutely. Very normal. Definitely, it's very normal. Okay. If others can just put a thumbs up, sir. Now, full up, I feel like forgetting. If you feel that's true, just put a thumbs up, guys. Okay. Santosh, first I write facts, provision, analysis, conclusion. Will it be okay? Yes, very much. Exam la time patlana, like I said, facts, provision, analysis, conclusion. If time is not enough, skip the facts, add it into analysis. Okay. Perfect. Okay. So if there are no more doubts, then I will end the session. You can, if there are any doubts, let me know in the chat, guys. I'll just wait for another 30 seconds to see if there are any doubts from anybody. Okay, I don't think, yeah, Nizamuddin, yes, please ask the doubt. You can unmute and ask, or you can ask in chat.
சார் எக்ஸாம்ல வந்து நம்ம ஆன்சர் ஷீட்ல வந்து ஃப்ரண்ட் பேஜ்ல என்னென்னலாம் வந்து நம்ம ப்ராப்பரா ஃபில் பண்ணியிருக்கணும் அது ஒரு வார்த்தை சொல்ல முடியுமா சார்?
எக்ஸாம்ல ஃப்ரண்ட் பேஜ்ல என்னன்னா,
ஐ மீன் புக்லெட்டோட ஃப்ரண்ட் பேஜ்ல வந்து எது எதெல்லாம் ப்ராப்பரா ஃபில் பண்ணியிருக்கணும் அப்படின்றது.
ஓகே, வாட் டு ஃபில் இன் த புக்லெட். நம்ம சிவா ஆன்சர் ஷீட்டே எடுத்துடலாம். இங்க தான் இருக்கே சிவா ஆன்சர் ஷீட். ஓகே, ஐ திங்க் ஃபுல்லா இங்க வராது, பட் அதெல்லாம் உங்களுக்கு வந்து நீங்க டோன்ட் ஹேவ் டு வரிப்பா. அதுலயே உங்களுக்கு நீங்க எந்த சென்டர் எக்ஸாம் போறீங்களோ, இன் தட் சென்டர் இட் செல்ஃப் தே வில் கைட் யூ ஆன் as to what you have to fill. Don't panic in that, but be very careful. Don't fill wrong roll number, all of that. That is very important, guys. So you will have the serial number இருக்கும், MCQ booklet serial number, அதை fill பண்ணுங்க. Then level of exam stream, அது inter new syllabus shade பண்ணுங்க. இப்போ அந்த ஓல்டுலாம் கேட்க மாட்டான், because everything is new. Then you shade the MCQ. Then I think there should also be one more booklet where they will ask you roll number வந்து நீங்க எழுதணும், plus you have to shade the roll number. That's it. So basically it will be very simple, easy. They will explain over there. உங்களுக்கு டவுட் இருக்குன்னா அங்க கேட்டுருங்க, தப்பா don't fill or assume something. Very good, Prem Kumar. Thank you for bringing this doubt. Sir, for accounts, I know the answers, but I'm getting stuck. ஒரு sum பண்றதுக்கு 1 hour ஆயிடுச்சு. 7 mark sum. That's why I lost May exam. Thank you for bringing this up, Prem. See, time is very important. 1 minute, or in other words, 1 mark, 1.8 minutes. நம்ம சிம்பிளா பார்க்கணும்னா computation is like this. Totally exam is for 180 minutes for 100 marks. So it is 1.8 minutes per mark. அப்பனா நீங்க ஒரு 10 mark question எழுதுறீங்கன்னா into 1.8, 18 minutesல முடிக்கணும். Worst case 20 minutes. மேக்ஸிமம் ஒரு அமால்கமேஷன் 14 மார்க் கொஸ்டின் ஆகுதுன்னா ஒரு 20 மினிட்ஸ், சாரி ஒரு 30 மினிட்ஸ் போகலாம், நாட் மோர் தென் தட். நீ 7 மார்க் கொஸ்டினுக்கு 1 hour எடுத்தனா உனக்கு அங்கேயே எக்ஸாம் போயிடுச்சு, விச் யூ ரியலைஸ்ட். இஃப் அ கொஸ்டின் இஸ் டேக்கிங் டைம், யூ ஆர் நாட் கெட்டிங் தி ஆன்சர், லீவ் தட், go to the next one. Keep your ego aside and don't be stuck on that question. Very important. Okay. So Prem told, and Vijay Raghavan sir also is confirming, happened to sir in November 22. First started final accounts, 20 mark question. It took 45 minutes, attended only 60 marks and got 35. That's very good, sir. நீங்க அட்டென்ட் பண்றதா getting more than half is a very good thing. So time மட்டும் மேனேஜ் பண்ணுங்க guys. ஃபர்ஸ்ட் தெரிஞ்சதெல்லாம் எழுதுங்க, then middle 1 hour write the difficult ones, again last 1 hour you can go back to the easy ones. Okay, it's all about strategy guys. Strategize that. Evaluator convey that as subsection. Illa Aishwarya, evaluator will not take as subsection because this you are writing inside the index. Question number I will write here. Okay, inga eldradhu question number. What you are writing inside is the paragraph, and write question number again separately here. Each answer new page dana. That means you will not start anything new here. Okay. So Aishwarya, I hope I have clarified that. Prem Kumar, thank you. Aishwarya, you still have the doubt, huh? When I answer MCQs in middle or starting, Kavi adan sonna, I told in the starting, நீங்க MCQs எப்போ வேணா பண்ணலாம், but my suggestion is starting, do 10-15 MCQs, go to descriptive, again come to MCQ, finish it, go to descriptive. MCQs last வச்சிங்கன்னா அடி வாங்குவீங்க. Aishwarya, is it clear for you? You have sent a message, no, so take your time and please type it. I'm writing the pointers under the para as A, B, C. They may convey as subsection. Illa. See, Aishwarya, they will not, if you're writing A, B, C, it's not subsection. Subsection, now you have to write, for example, 62 subsection 3, 62 subsection 4. Main section in the subsection. You summa 4, summa A, subsection, he will not take it like that. Okay. Sir, in general class act iOS, revision really helps. If anybody hesitates to watch, considering the time left for exam, spending 5 hours for marathon and self-revision can really help. Yes, thank you for the clarification from Sneha. If you can just spend the 3 to 4 hours for iOS and GCA, full marks vandarum. Is it necessary to write section numbers and answers? ஞாபகம் இருந்தா எழுதுங்க, otherwise don't write. Prem Kumar, for May attempt, I just watched the law marathon only and got 48 marks. I think I will get exemption this time. Thank you very much. Thank you, Prem, for the affirmation and feedback. Definitely means a lot. Thank you so much. Yes, Aishwarya, you can mention, for example, in a rights issue pati எழுதுறீங்கன்னா section 62 rights issue மேல எழுதிட்டு heading, then you write the paragraph etc below. நீங்க கீழ points எழுதும்போது you can write A, B, C and write those points. It's absolutely allowed. Nobody will assume that this is 62 subsection A except you. So don't do that. Don't have that fear. It's okay. Yes. Any other questions? If there are no questions for another 10-15 seconds, I think we can wind up. We have done for almost 2 hours. In over 10 minutes, 2 hours vandarum. I'm hoping the time was somewhat useful for you guys. Yes, thank you, Saran. Thank you, Karthik. Thank you, Sindhu, for the kind words. Yes, I don't think there are any more questions. Thank you, guys. Soumya, do you have any closing remarks to make before we close the session?
Yes, sir. Thank you so much for sharing the do's and don'ts during the revision time, the important points on presentation in the accounts and law paper, and for patiently clearing all the queries of the students, sir. This shows your passion for teaching, and we sincerely appreciate your humility, sir. Thank you once again.
Thank you again for the kind words, Soumya. Means a lot. Yes, thank you, everybody. Saran, motivational story, not the right time now, but I will tell you some other thing. Again, it will take some time, but I'm sure more than me, Vijay Raghavan sir is a great inspiration today. So thank you so much. Yes, thank you guys. All the best for the exams. Looking forward to for you to see successful in your results in September 24. Keep your confidence. Keep going for exams. All the best, guys. Yeah. Yes, thank you guys. Yeah.